Let's see, here we are.
This is like an adult situation, you know, everyone, it's not just about Anonymous, you know, I think they're going to be like, you know, hacking the government, it's not about that. I even saw in the media today, which actually like kind of pissed me off really, they actually had a tagline saying they're going to release details of people. We're not doing that, you know, that's not what we're doing, you know, that was Operation Darknet back in the day. So now we're going to be educating the public. This is like a public relations issue. People need to know why they're annoyed, and they need to understand what their government's doing and why the Official Secrets Act being used to cover pedos in Parliament.
Right, I've got a question. How can we bring this pedo sadism to an end? What's going to be the formula for bringing this to an end?
This is a difficult one. This is why you need a lot of people screaming and shouting. You know, I mean, you need people saying, hang about, you know, this is not right. You know, they're happy to lock up. They jump on it with all their operations, you know, sort of Scotland Yard. You know, they get sort of John Doe next door, whatever. They don't seem to be getting the people in Parliament. It's a very, very slow process, and it should be equal, you know. At the end of the day, they work for us.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. They work for us. We don't work, they don't have a job. You know what I mean? We don't cooperate, they're not there. So, yeah, they need to start answering some questions, man. Simple as.
It's about trying to get the public to actually believe it. There's people out there, even when the facts and the evidence is put in their face, they outrightly won't believe it. And the reason they won't believe it is because where do we go from there? There will be a massive change, a change in society as well as politics. People aren't going to sing God Save the Queen if it turns out that she's been part of a cover-up. People aren't going to vote for either Labour or Conservative or any party there or thereabouts if the accusations against the people are true. Secondly, I think it's trying to make people realise that there is no democracy and there is no freedom. Anything in the House of Commons can be vetoed by the House of Lords. You know, more than anything, it's about taking these accusations seriously. If me or yourself were to have accusations like that made against us, whether they was true or false, they'd be thoroughly investigated, you know, they'd be irrelevant. So why is it any different for people in positions of power and trust? These people do it because it's a class thing, because it's a status thing, because they can, you know, they feel like they're above the law.
In order to bring about more human kindness in our nation and around the planet, we need to adopt as a culture a scientific framework for morals. To a lot of people that sounds abstract, but for me there is a science to kindness. I feel like as well, in the past, protest movements have sought to shame and vilify the criminal element in our society, which is destructive and kleptomanic or abusing children. And I don't think that through shaming and vilifying these folk we're going to get anywhere. I think it's more about understanding and compassion. So I think it's about communication. Ultimately, the more we come together, the more we talk, the more we share knowledge and information, and the more we refine our own behaviour on an individual level so that we can be more kind, the more chance there is of bringing about the beloved community.
Let's go.